Okay, let's start making new electromagnetic science packs on Fulgora. This is basically a big island with a lot of trains arriving and departing potentially. Right now I don't seem to have any ice. The water is still quite full. I also still have enough blue circuits here. And I'm producing batteries on Fulgora theoretically if I had enough iron plates. Not sure why I haven't at the moment. So this is where I should be producing iron plates. I might not have enough trains at the moment. Normally every pickup station should be full with a train. Or maybe all trains just went somewhere. I have to check the depots. So in the depots there are no trains sitting waiting right now. So I might just have to make a few more new ones. And I'm still figuring out this layout. I think the same stuff needs to be on all sides. So there needs to be electrolyte on the inside always. And then closer together and further apart. And then I will have something like this. I'm too fast again, so I might run past some things. And this is designed so that I can place inserters and still have beacons in the middle. And these other fluids might just be supported from further away, and then I can have a row of beacons there as well. And two ingredients, two solid ingredients. And what now? I need beacons potentially. Just to make things faster. And there will be two underground belts of different kind. I really like this song. It's very hopeful or emotional or something. Okay, this same thing on the other side as well. Just mirrored. Like that. Now I just need to provide these things. Firstly, these super capacitors. They might just go into the blue belts. And I should use blue underground belts when I can, because they are a bit cheaper. I don't have to bring them in from other planets. Could make them here. Maybe I should make more of them here. And maybe I should make them in a foundry to get a bit more productivity out. And I should make them within my train system as well. So this should just go up. And then I need accumulators. They are already here. Hello, Kana. Thank you for lurking and hydrating me. I will now bring these accumulators up. And now I need to bring electrolyte. Might even make this a full belt, just to have it look similar, because I want to make this theoretically extendable. And there we also have belts, pipes, full pipes, rather than underground pipes. And at some point I need to connect them. I might also just connect them below. It might also be possible to in every other place build these connections horizontally, and then I don't need this connection if I then connect it again here. But I guess I might just keep this connection just so the fluid can equalize at other places as well. Doesn't really need to anymore, but it's still okay to have it. And now I need the electrolyte, which just flows through these machines, so I can just steal it from here. And now most of my research is done. I'm at mining productivity 1023. So I'll just add 5 more, because why not? And also I want to know whether the other research would be going right now. It would be going faster, that's good. There's probably more yellow or military science in the labs at the moment. But I'm not producing it fast enough, so I can only make this research go that fast for a short time. Now I want to bring the holmium solution. Now the music gets scary. Okay, I guess the holmium solution can be gotten from there. And it's actually good to use it up, because I have so much holmium ore in the system, as you can see in the wheel of scrap. All the pink stuff is holmium. And nowadays there are also a lot of low density structures and red circuits. Might have to deal with them at some point. Recycle them into plastic and copper plates and steel. But yeah, I need to bring this other stuff up. Wonder how I will do this, maybe to the left of these belts. And the underground pipes are always a bit shorter than these underground belts. So over time this will not be aligned anymore. And I guess there's this is where I can connect the pipes. And now I'm producing science packs very fast, so that these labs are stopping. Hello, Bob Tastish. Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. I'm just starting out in the factory again. I also saw you play Factorio sometimes. Did you just play Factorio right now or something else? I guess this is where I will build the station where the science packs will be taken away. Not really sure if the trains are already able to arrive there. I think I just need to connect this, and at some point I was lacking some rail stuff and then I needed to go away. And then I forgot to continue this. It's slightly off. I need to move this away a bit. Okay, that's good. I like to have the sharpest possible turns and not so many half-diagonal rails. And now I need more signals. Also, I would be advocating for everyone to use the messenger signal. Signal is very well encrypted and doesn't bow to any governments. At least not yet. Always nice to throw in some of these ads for non-profits. Now I just need to build the station. I can just get some of my loading station blueprints. And then there's a little bit of deep oil ocean, which is fine. I have a few foundations that can be built. And the power is already supplied there, so I don't need the power poles. I just need to provide the science packs now. One problem is of course that they are very close together, or basically just half a belt. But I think the inserters might be able to keep up. I'll just build backwards and then turn these around. And now the science packs are arriving. Might just throw some in here. And it seems like all of these machines will be working most of the time until some resource is lacking or until enough science packs have been produced, and I might just add a few more beacons as well. Making this even faster. Crafting speed 89. I think it's now something like 18 times the speed in the middle at least. Not even sure what the normal speed would be. Probably something like 5. If I calculate this correctly, because times 18 should mean that normally it's 90 divided by 18, which is 5. So probably these machines normally have 5, but they are legendary, so the normal variant of them will be only crafting speed 2, and now I see that I'm lacking accumulators. I guess it's because of a lack of batteries. And I didn't store any of the accumulators. Probably I'm also not sending any of the batteries to this island yet. But there's also not a surplus of batteries here. I guess most of the batteries are sent somewhere else. To the old base. But I wanted to add more trains. And I might do that at the fuel station here, which is not very easily accessible. Or at the depot. I'll just take half of these rocket fuels. And all of the lightning in this area gets into this one lightning collector. And I specifically built the depot on the oil ocean because I have a lot of space here, and then I only need the one block or maybe 2 blocks in the oil ocean. Still need to copy the schedule from another train. Hope all these trains are properly connected. I had one occasion where a train was running away because it was running away with just one wagon, and I had to chase it somehow and then find it again. Okay, let's find another train. They all have the same schedule. They all just go to a pickup station and then they drop off whatever they pick up. Sadly, I still don't quite know how I can make these trains start in their automatic mode. So I will just copy this.
We have an intruder! How did he get in? In through the window?
Hello Katie, thank you very much for the raid. Magic K-pop. Hello Holly, hello Marky. We're raiding Ariel May 014's Coven for a spellbinding study sesh. Did you want to raid someone else? Initially, maybe? But yeah, I'm also doing some tasks. My factory is also broken, so it's fine. So I need to also add the trains there. Shouldn't forget that. And Katie gets a nice shout out. But yeah, I'm currently adding more trains to the big train system. And I'm trying to automating the trains. Now I just need to add rails back in. And I did something wrong. Need to undo that again, I guess. Or maybe I did everything alright. Now that you bring up some packages and post office things, I remember my package woes. A lot of annoying UPS package situations where they are not really contactable and not really able to change the address. Okay, now I'm lacking some wagons. Guess I need to bring them. And I might just go back in a moment. I should now have everything that I need to go back. And I hope the trains will then just leave automatically. And yes, they do. And now I'm out of rocket fuel again, so I will try to steal some. No, I can't. Then let's steal some fuel here, maybe. Yeah, this planet is quite cool. And it basically invites you to build huge train networks, because there are a lot of islands, little islands in a sea of heavy oil. And I get most of my power, if not all of it, from lightning at night. And then I have to store it in accumulators. And yeah, this is probably a big mess of little factories that get supplied by robots that need to fly around and charge everywhere. And basically I'm now trying to replicate all of this somewhere else, so I don't have to rely on this little island. That's just one island that early in my playthrough did all the heavy lifting. And now I should probably change the research that I'm doing, because it was at 0 a moment ago. This is my supply for the base. And then I see that I only have one slot available here actually. So I will send these trains away, or this one at least. And then this one will also be sent away, because I don't want to clog up these stations. And then there's another one. And hopefully that's all. That's what I'm saying, and then another one comes. This is quite annoying. Didn't I set a train limit? Maybe the trains just went back because they didn't accept my order. Might have to build a little dummy iron ore station. I think I might do that here. But also I want to build a station for my science packs quite soon. This could be a better radar. And then moving things around to make some space for a station. Might have most of that station in the ocean. I wonder if I could make it so that there is enough space for 3 trains here. Right now there isn't quite enough space. Might have to just reroute these rails a bit. I guess that still isn't quite enough. I mean, it's not enough for a 4th train. It's good enough for the trains that I have. And the trains that I need. Don't really need more trains there. Now this needs to move a little bit ahead. Maybe like this, so I will waste a bit of foundations. That's good. And then that. Then another rail. And another signal immediately there. Or instead there. And then this rail will just feed back into the left. Okay, this will be iron ore drop. And then I will have 3 or 2 trains there. I think 2 should be enough to accept these other trains. Let's just send this away. And then the next. And then this blockade should be over. And all of these trains are basically putting stuff into provider chests, and then the robots have to fetch these things. Also, I wonder why they don't accept the train limit. Maybe I have too many of those trains that are currently filled with iron ore. This might also accept 3 trains instead. And then at some point I need to do something with that. Maybe I might do that right now. Cargo station unload, that's the right one, I think. And now at least these trains get emptied. Where am I actually? I'm actually there, that's good. I want to get more rocket fuel. Probably also a few more trains and wagons. And I'm forgetting myself, or forgetting where I am in relation to other things. So let's go up again for a few more train wagons. Okay, that should be enough. And those trains were still waiting for fuel. And now more trains are actually wanting to stay here. And they are now also sleeping. I guess every now and then they think about going somewhere, but they don't have anywhere to go. At some point one of these trains might decide that it actually has something to do. I wonder when or if that will happen. Have fun with the movie. Goodbye. Oh, there's a train. It will go somewhere. Now just follow the train, because it's fun to see things work. Going to get iron plates. That's good. And then probably waiting and doing nothing. Because right now there's no station that wants iron plates, but I guess it's good that they can already fetch them. And I haven't yet found a good way to make these pickup stations only use interrupts. Basically have an interrupt for pick up a certain thing now, because that certain thing is available right now. Haven't yet found a way to configure this properly. Then you wouldn't have to name every station pickup, you would just name them iron ore pickup or concrete pickup. But yeah, I still need more batteries, I suppose. I can't make this any faster at this moment. I could add another one of those machines though. I mean, I could remove some productivity modules and exchange them for speed, but that's not really how I do things. I like having maximum productivity. So I will remove that one. And then I will see whether I could just copy most of this. I will remove all the belts and inserters because I don't know yet where they will be positioned in the new copied design. But it seems like I don't actually need that many iron plates to support this. And it also seems like I only need maybe 2 of these stack inserters, legendary stack inserters. This could also be a few meters further. And then this will just merge in there. And I still need to connect the sulfuric acid and iron plates. Iron plates can be taken from here. And now this is also producing batteries as fast as it can. I guess there's no way to make it faster at the moment. But this should increase the amount of accumulators that I can produce. Let's look at the 1 hour mark. And I wanted to look for accumulators. I guess they are further up even. 59,000 per hour. Has that developed? So it was a few thousand per minute. Okay, that's already quite good. And now it might be even higher. Like 4,000 per minute, which means about 240,000 per hour. Potentially. I guess this might still be lacking some batteries. The wheel of scrap still doesn't seem to have a lot of batteries. There are still some batteries I see sometimes within the scrap or within all of these resources, but not enough. And now I want to make this a pickup station. For 3 trains. And now we can see all of these trains wanting to go. Some of them have to wait for other trains to disappear there. I need to actually, or I want to have a look at this station. Whether I might improve things here to make more trains flow faster. There's no position for a signal here, so I can't really make them faster in some of these positions. It's fun how some of these trains turn on their lights sometimes for a few ticks, I guess. Just to then realize that they need to sleep a bit more. And I can't yet build that, I have to go there. So these signals get built actually. I guess I might just do that. And then go up again. And now I might build a few more trains. Some of them are not done yet. They need more wagons and a locomotive. But at least these 6 are ready to go if they want to. And there's another train in the second layer. I guess these trains never know which train in front of them will go first, so they will have to choose a random place to slot in. There's a lot happening. I guess rockets are flying up. And yes, I want to build a station where the science packs can arrive by train. And I guess that might be right about here. Should already sketch that. I shall hydrate. I wonder how exactly I will build this. Probably it will just be a few passive provider chests. And this might be just a turn to the right. And then a ramp. And then connecting to the rail output. And I might have space for at least 2 trains waiting there. Need to check where exactly that signal needs to go. Maybe right there. Yes. There should be enough space. And I might just have this go diagonally. This signal is sort of in the way. Okay, there should be space for 2 additional trains at least. So I can tell this train station to await 4 trains. And then I need to actually tell it to wait for electromagnetic science packs. Then this needs to have drop in the name. And then these trains will actually arrive. And then I need a bunch of passive provider chests. So this would be 200 times 48, which will be 9,600, I guess. And this empties very fast. Next train can come if enough science packs have been produced, and all of these science packs will now be taken by robots. The robots will be too busy fetching all of these things at once. And then I guess I need to build more roboports for them to charge immediately. I hope the electric network is alright. Should be. And I guess this will fill up forever. Let's just look at my science pack production. Maybe it was never that high actually, or I never could produce so much at once. And that might really help me with my blue circuit and recycling productivity research. Right now the maximum of science packs I could produce is 4, and that is also probably with less beacons. So it's not very fast, not very effective. Currently no train is on the way. Might just check if I can improve that somehow. Firstly, I want to look at the recycling ring. There are a bunch of other things in the circle as well. And I did add one legendary bulk inserter to each of these cargo wagons, because sometimes things get stuck. I added a bunch of filters there to only get specific things out. I don't know if that really helps. Maybe with some things it helps. But sometimes a few of these inserters get stuck on a certain resource, like this one wants gear wheels. But apparently there are no gear wheels in there at the moment, so this can't pick up anything else. But I want things to be inserted in bulk. Another way to do this might also be to change all of them to stack size 4. Override stack size, but I also don't really want to do that. This might potentially be slower at times. Eventually everything should come out, especially if there's enough free space on these belts. This inserter, for instance, can grab not just stone. No, it also grabs holmium ore. I guess the one on the back grabbed some gear wheels now. So while the gear wheel belt is full, this one can't insert because it's on the same side, just further back or further ahead on that belt. And I still need to do something with low density structures and red circuits at some point, but I think now is not really the time for me to do that. I do have enough accumulators here now. I still haven't built the quality grinding setup for these electromagnetic plants. Might just fetch some of those legendary ones out of these chests. These are all just normal ones, and these are all higher quality ones. Sadly no more legendary. But I think at the moment there should be over 400 in this area. Or, well, 371 legendary electromagnetic plants and recyclers. 418, so that's good. Right now I don't need to get busy with making these things legendary here. At some point I want to, of course, produce everything that I need with this train system. I guess one could argue that recycling low-density structures would yield less plastic, therefore more of the other ingredients, but also I need to get rid of red circuits anyway. At some point I might also have to recycle some plastic away, even though plastic is really rare on this planet since you can't make it because there's no coal available. You could theoretically have a ship drop some carbon down and then make coal on the surface. But that's a bit tedious. So what's the problem here? No electrolyte. I might try to investigate this issue. This is now lacking stone. I never thought I would be lacking stone. But this is it now. How about I give that other station a higher priority than this one. I don't need to smelt stone. I might even try to rescue some of this stone away. So this is priority 50. I will set it to 30. Maybe also reduce the number of... Oops. I guess that's alright. Yeah, just 2 trains per station can arrive there. And now I need to go to that other stone drop. Priority is already 60, so that's good. If I get stone trains, they will come there. I don't think there's any other way to get stone, so I might just go down there and fetch some of that first. And this is where the stone is grabbed from the recycling belt. Just need to check what I could do. I guess recycling rails is not the best thing to do. Also, there are no naturally occurring stone furnaces. And I can't recycle stone bricks into stone. So I should do the utmost not to smelt stone into stone bricks if I don't have to. Which I'm doing by recycling concrete, and then I get stone bricks, and these stone bricks then feed into here, which prevents these furnaces from smelting stone into them, into stone bricks. I'm also recycling stone. I shouldn't do that most of the time. Yeah, I should solve that by having priorities. Train stop priorities, which I already have, but should always make sure that they are configured correctly, which they probably were, but there's still not enough stone that arrived at that station up there where I'm producing the holmium solution. I guess this tag can go now. I have made batteries and accumulators. Holmium processing, I guess I know that it's being done there now, so I can remove this. I can see this from the map if I have these icons turned on and if I'm zoomed in enough, and I sort of remember where I did that. Anyway, I want the stone to get in here. Or wasn't that the issue? I guess the stone needs to go here as well. And then I need to set up some... Or I guess I just need to throw all these stones into these chests. There's still no mass throwing things into many chests at once. You have to open each chest individually and control click. Or you have to pick up the stone and control click on these chests, which sometimes might be faster. Still have a lot of stone in my inventory. And now it really gets full, which is nice. And I still have a lot of stone. Might just unlimit them. That's a good idea, actually. And then I can throw all the stone in there, and then I can limit the chest again. I might also just make these chests bigger in general, because this is important. Stone needs to arrive here. The other station is not important. Stone doesn't need to arrive there. And maybe now I could also make this station have higher priority than the stone station at my previous main base. So this is the previous main base. And I will set the priority to 45 maybe. And make this train go to the other stone drop. Will probably go there. Could I see? Yes, on the map I can see where this train wants to go. It is quite a tedious path. I still didn't build the other way around for this roundabout. Quite a big roundabout around the wheel of scrap. Yeah, maybe a better train system would be possible at some point. But I don't really need to do this now. Now I want to make sure that enough of these batteries are made. I don't have enough green circuits. I'm not accepting any green circuits here yet, which I should change. So I might have a little offshoot here. I guess this is fine. If I turn it the correct way around. Don't do that. Okay, I guess this will be built. Okay, that is one path I built so that trains could go away from here if they need to. I did build this so I can have another station here, for instance, to get the green circuits in. Not sure if there's any other point where I wanted to add green circuits or anything else. Always these edges or these little outstanding pieces of land are cool to build stations, because then the input and the output can be on the oil ocean and don't disturb any actual factory building. I guess this might even merge in here, and then I don't need all of the rest. Good. Let's remove that again, at least for now. Not sure what I wanted to do there. I guess I will now just build the other station. Which I might do somewhere around here. This should be long enough for a station. And I need to remove these substations probably for now. And then add the cargo station unload. After I added an actual station and some signals. Sadly, it's difficult to get back into the blueprint book. It's a bit tedious to press all these keys. I need 3 foundations for these belts there, which is fine. Okay, this will now be a green circuit station. Probably with not the lowest of priorities. Maybe 60. And I wonder if any of these trains will arrive there. What's your problem? Okay, you can't actually go there. This is kind of silly. Need to connect this actually to make sense with it. And now it can go there. It just can't escape anymore. I need to also build the output. I guess this might work. Might work even better, and this is less wonky. Okay, now I have the green circuits, and they are only needed for these super capacitors. I'll just throw them in here. I hate being one off. Now I have to rotate all of these. And then I will merge these green circuits. And now I think I might just leave this planet, finally. Except if there's another issue. There seem to be enough of those supercapacitors at least, but not enough batteries coming through. I think I might also just leave and let the rest be done by Spidertron. There's not enough copper plates. I wonder if that's solvable easily. I guess if I were to recycle low density structures, then I would get a lot of copper plates and steel. Not sure if I might feed the steel somewhere. Maybe I need to have a separate island for the recycling of low density structures. Not sure if I care enough right now to do anything about this. Let's look at the production of these science packs. 290,000 in the last hour. And I might actually do some mining productivity instead. I don't know if I really should recycle the low density structures now. Or also deliver some more here. I guess there's always a train going there. And this station already has priority 90, so that's the highest I have given so far. I wonder if enable train limit 1 just doesn't work sometimes. Maybe I need to wait for this train to leave the station and then maybe it's fixed. I don't know if that would fix it. I sort of don't really want to deal with red circuits and low density structures right now. It's a bit tedious because they leave plastic and I don't really want to recycle much more plastic. One thing I might do is just store the plastic. Store some of the plastic at least. And that I might just do somewhere around here. Maybe right where it leaves this area. So output priority right. And then I will have a big buffer. Maybe I will build this correctly. So 2 rows on each side, and then this will be moved slightly. This should be enough for a bunch of plastic. And this needs to be one further. And then I could just put these out on a belt. And basically feed them back in there. Maybe I might also do it the other way around somehow. Let me see. Yeah, I will feed that in here. So it doesn't feed back in on itself. That wouldn't be the usefulest thing to do. Input priority. Left or right? I guess left. It might be more important to... Or should I guess I should eat the buffer, also that's output priority. I should eat the buffer first. And I want to have more copper wire coming out of there. And so these copper plates, where are they going? I guess only some of them are actually going towards the batteries, this underground belt. But also, right now I'm just not producing enough of this. And I might also speed this up a little bit with some beacons. Right, if I move this closer I can reach both of these recyclers. And now you can see the very abrupt change in which items are in there in which order. I should probably make these green circuits coming from down here have higher priority. Or not? I guess yes. Because they are from another recycling product that I want to get rid of. And sending in extra green circuits is not the highest priority. Or should not be done easily. Should get rid of that plastic. And some copper plates for the batteries, I guess. So how are the trains doing? There are some in the depot and some are still not built, so I should go there and finish building them actually. And then I might be done with this planet for now. I guess having added these wagons sort of pulled the trains back a little bit, which is weird. I did place the initial train at the station. Wonder where this train is going now. I'm not at all getting distracted again. More stone. It's good that some stone trains are actually leaving this place. So there seems to be enough of that. Also there are some batteries in here. I might even just have a direct battery input station here somewhere. I wonder what I might build to do this. I might also just dismantle or change one of these ice stations to be batteries instead. There's an ice train arriving. Enable train limit. Guess I might quickly temporarily change that limit to 0. So no train will suddenly arrive. And the priority to lower, so it's not as probable that a train will arrive there. And then I will disconnect a few things. I think all of this is just ice, and all of this will just go into the balancer, 6 to 6 balancer there. So how about I totally dismantle most of this. I guess there will not be that many batteries coming here. Battery drop. Let's say 2. Let's say priority 50 again. Let's see how many will arrive. Currently 0. I guess the highest priority is still the main base, which I might actually change. Right now it's more important that the batteries arrive at the new station, since I'm probably not producing that many interesting things at the base that I couldn't produce anywhere here. This needs to be batteries. Only batteries. Okay, and then I might just add a random set of splitters. And these belts need to be removed. Probably also some of these up here. And I can just throw some ice at these chemical plants. Luckily, I still have enough water. Hope that doesn't run out anytime soon. And now I want to connect the battery delivery to the production with some input priority. Just need to get through there. I guess I will go around a little bit. And I still hope that batteries will actually arrive here. I might just change the priority of the main drop. I wonder if I can tell this train to readjust where it wants to go. No. Don't go there, please. I guess it will go there. Oh, now it will not go. Now it will go to pickup. Go to random drop. I guess it will still go to that same drop. Didn't I? Oh, what? Luckily I have these filters on here. I totally set up this incorrectly. I might have just chosen the incorrect line there. But you can now go somewhere else. And I guess that is the reason why the other train didn't want to arrive there. And now all the batteries are emptied into that main base, basically. Hopefully this will alleviate some of the battery issues. Might still have to work on low density structure recycling soon. But I don't have to do it right now. Oh, the battery train has already arrived. Didn't quite notice at first. But now there are lots more batteries to make a lot more accumulators. Not sure if I need to add the second one. Now they are empty again, so I don't need to add the second belt. It would just empty even faster. But this should help. Making more science packs. Let's actually go up to the main base, or what's left of it, since I now moved the main of the base to all of these train stations in the bottom. The depot is also quite remote for some of these trains. But I guess if they had to go to the depot in the first place, they didn't need to go anywhere anyway. I just thought about this sentence because anywhere and anyway are so close together that my brain didn't think this combination would be making any sense, but I guess it might still do. So luckily there's no more stone in these chests now. This station for stone has a lot higher priority, and there's a lot less stone than could be in there. So I still have to wait a bit for the stone situation to be happier. And there's a bunch of quality steel, not really sure why. I'm recycling some low density structures here. So it does work, it's just a bit tedious to set up with trains. I now have to turn off personal logistics. And I have to throw some stuff into chests. Should actually get rid of the ammo that I will never need on this planet. I wonder if a lightning were to come in here and there's a blue or rare quality lightning collector, but there's a better one. Will the lightning maybe go to the better lightning collector? So that would basically mean that I need to remove all lightning collectors that are not legendary to get the highest amount of energy everywhere. But yeah, now I will go. I guess there's no space platform in orbit right now. Pikachu is going to Novus. Oregon is at Vulcanus, and Raichu is at Novus as well. I might just tell Raichu to go back to Fulgora. Then I might tell my rocket silo not to automatic request anything. So Raichu is basically the bigger Pikachu, delivering stuff from the Lightning Planet with however many thrusters that is. I guess 12. Okay, I can now travel to Raichu. Whatever I have forgotten here now, I don't really care anymore. I just want to go somewhere else for now. If not just for the different music. I mean, there's not that fancy music on Novice, but I guess I might just go somewhere else instead and build the space platforms that I want to build remotely. Basically, Raichu will be the blueprint for those, or the first idea for those. I might need less solar panels, I might build some other things differently. But the way I built Raichu should be good enough generally for other platforms as well. And I just want to have more platforms delivering stuff to basically many different planets in the inner solar system. I guess there are still some electromagnetic science packs on the way. I guess I did very well with my research upgrade. Now I might choose the recycler productivity, or maybe some research productivity. I need to look at the labs. Research productivity might be fine. There are enough science packs of every kind to support this. Also, I changed a hidden setting so that I can change the research while the game is running. And I wonder whether I already have some legendary turrets on Novice. Let's just check that. I haven't really looked here in a while. Still have the space music on. I guess it might change in a moment. Anyway, I wanted to look for gun turrets. I have 534 legendary gun turrets. Drop to Novice for a moment. And I might also basically just try to work in space. That way I can hear space music. Don't have to listen to Novice music. Not sure if I want to do much on Novice right now. The islands are still safely away from any connections. I still haven't really used many of these city blocks. This is a copyable crossing. I basically have built this station and what are they called? Not loaders, stackers. Basically 6 trains can wait there. And then 1 train will go there. And this 4 times. And I can copy that to any crossing that I deem necessary. Didn't really upgrade much in a long time here. At some point I want to build a green circuit and red circuit factory. Not sure exactly where. I guess there's sulfuric acid for blue circuits. Oh yes, I copied the green circuit factory from a Friday Effects. And then I didn't yet properly set it up yet. At least there's some molten iron coming in. Probably also molten copper. And I also haven't yet set up any interrupt-based trains on this planet. That's the plastic for red circuits. And there's some unfilled landfill still to be done. I might even just do that by adding some robopods. I'll see whether that gets built anytime soon. Not sure when I will expand my defenses. I'm not really using much of the land anyway, so I might wait with defenses for some time. Pollution cleaning by trees is still going on, I guess. It's not very useful, it's just still just a test setup. There I'm still making a bunch of landfill for all of these big areas that you can only see if I turn off pollution. But yeah, I might fill in this lake at some point. If I kill these biters, I might also fill in all of this. And all of these biters up here are basically isolated. If I hunt them down, they cannot go anywhere. Which basically means if I conquer all of this, I don't have to build any defenses there anymore. But yeah, I want to just look at the space platform starter pack. I don't think this has any quality benefits. I want to check any space platform. This is Jinx, my Prometheum Hunter. Might also build a better one soon. Basically just want to improve the inner planet logistics first. What else did I want to do? So I see that this Jinx also carries some cryogenic science packs. Maybe I should also use some of those at some point. And it seems like I have finished a research productivity. That's quite good. I want to just look at the hub. And I guess the hub doesn't really care. Need to look at a smaller platform. But yeah, I guess the storage doesn't increase based on the quality of the hub. So I shouldn't add quality modules there, which is fine, I guess. I guess I also don't really need to pick up any of these things. And I will not pick up anything else right now, because I think I might leave for another planet anytime, whenever I dislike the music on Novus too much. But I may also just spend my time virtually in space. I might just say add space platform. I don't even know why this allows me to set quality filter. This is not a retired Navy jet or vet. I read jet because I don't know. Do they have jets at the Navy? Is the Navy the water one or the air one? Anyway. Not sure what I would call this. Maybe Ditto. Because Ditto will do everything, or could do everything, could be everything. So now which of these rocket silos gets that there? There's the space platform starter pack. I can even hover over the cargo pod, that's interesting. And then I want to look at right shoe. I might basically start by copying these nuclear related things, because I want to have that anyway. Next to the hub. Not exactly sure where, but maybe just there. And then I will have these be legendary bulk inserters. And I guess most of these things will be delivered soon. Available on the planet, 20,000 of these accumulators. That's a bit much. I didn't really limit this, but it's fine. I am very fine with having lots of accumulators at my disposal. Yeah, maybe I should not build much to the right yet. I want to have a space platform that's not very symmetric. I think having the belts pass the hub on one side very closely is a good thing to have. And I might just have some turrets and asteroid grabbers on the side. Let's see. Space? No. Need to search space. Legendary space stuff. Might just do that. I guess that's good. And it's nice that many of these things are already built. Now I will look at Raichu again. Okay, I might build a bunch of these cargo hubs. What are they called? Cargo base. Maybe also leaving some space for potentially grabbing the water from there. I don't really know if I want to, but I might want to. Not really sure how big these platforms need to be. They should not be able to or be needing to carry any rocket turrets, so a lot of production is not necessary here. So I don't yet have the belts. I need a lot of belts, but I guess I might just build some and then some will get requested anyway. And I want to look at right shoe again for some inspiration. So a bunch of these asteroid collectors, but mostly I need this setup. And it will probably not be on the right. Might copy this whole thing and remove some stuff again from there. Or maybe not. I might just have to upgrade some things to legendary quality as soon as I can. Create blueprint, or I might just have to drop down some stuff that's left over. So this might just be in the front. And then I have to add a bit more stuff, or it might be here. Okay, let's make all of these legendary. Some items need to be, or some of these inserters need to be stack inserters. And now I got some of these worse inserters. Anyway. I basically now want only legendary components if I can help it. And all of this can just be platform. Need to check where exactly my line goes. My line of of turrets, gun turrets, normal gun turrets. Normal legendary gun turrets, I mean. So I guess some inserters just were replaced. Looking back at right shoe, I will just copy the whole back end. Not sure how many thrusters I actually want. Maybe I'll just have 2 less. And then okay, the blue is already connecting. Is it? Yes, there. So I guess I could remove some stuff again. And I just need to connect the thruster fuel. So these ships would be a bit slower, but also less expensive. Still have a bunch of thrusters available if I need to. Might also turn off the requests for legendary stuff and throw things down again. I wonder why I don't have any legendary bulk inserters on Norvis. Need to investigate. Bulk. I have a lot of green ones and some blue ones. What's up with that? Not sure where I'm making them. Do I even make them on this planet? I could just look on the map. Yeah, I just have 2 machines that produce them. And maybe not enough recycling things. Why do I even have this? Okay, for the stack inserters on Glabber. I guess it would be helpful for this machine as well if it could get the ingredients faster. But yeah, what do I need to do? Just copy my famous quality setup, I guess. I just never remember which of these is correct. I guess I'll just do that now. And hope for the best. Okay, stack or bulk inserter 1. And then I see that I have the wrong kinds of machines, but I can change that afterwards. And the wrong kind of quality modules. But it's not so dramatic to change that immediately. And then I might have the machine that makes the legendary bulk inserters from legendary items. Will be this one. And now I just need legendary quality modules everywhere. I hope I have replaced the quality modules everywhere. Might even make a huge upgrade planner and do that everywhere, except I guess here I don't really need these feet everywhere. They are a bit silly. Maybe I should order some higher quality nuclear fuel in certain train stations, just to get rid of this fuel. And now I will look how many quality modules I have. Still 539. All the other ones don't matter. Okay, good. I just need to set this up correctly. Legendary bulk inserter. Doesn't need any modules. Now I just need to make sure that I limit this to maybe 1000. I guess that's a good number for those legendary bulk inserters. Oops. I guess I did change something there. It is fine though, I think. Or maybe I should actually set this to the epic bulk inserter and to only 100. So how fast is this going now? I think the ordering is just not happening fast enough, but that's fine. I will have enough of them eventually. There are already 4 available there. Or should I just do this and then get millions of things that I can't process? I guess I should be more reasonable than that. Okay, this has stopped working. This could be a legendary one to make this process a bit faster. Might even have another one there right now, because the recycling really goes very fast, at least at the moment, except that now these inserters can't even be delivered fast enough anymore. I'm just doing some adjustments because of the situation, because I have so many of these uncommon bulk inserters. I might as well just use them. Also, the rocket part productivity is still going. I thought it would even off or level off at this point to 0, but that doesn't happen yet. Okay, let's look at Ditto again. Ditto is still waiting for these inserters, which is fine. I still need to actually set everything up properly. Some of these accumulators might need to go at some point. But for now this is fine. So this will be, I will have 2 more layers there. Hello, Baron von Adler? Not sure how much space I need there in space. I certainly want to set up things with foundries, but I don't even have copper, so not sure what I will do or need. Just need normal ammo production. And that is happening here like that. Maybe I don't even need that much. Not sure what the ammo use is. In that case, it's 1,300 per hour, or 22 per minute. Actually nice to see if I hover over these things, I see the exact number that was produced or used in the respective time. So, I still need to look at space things. Need to check what is next to do. I might maybe just copy this whole thing and not care about how this might need to be configured. Also, I still need solar panels on Ditto, at least at the start. I mean, I have 1 solar panel, that's not enough, but it's good to have a bit more backup for when things actually start to produce. And now I want to go back to Novus just to check how many of these good inserters I have. I don't yet have them in bulk. Just 13. I might actually really just increase these numbers a little bit. 625 in both cases. That might increase the production in general. And there, maybe also some more. I have 133,000 rare gear wheels. That's quite a lot. And I have -3 or around 0 of these electronic circuits. But I have a lot more of these red circuits. So this is a bit unbalanced. I don't really know what to do about this. Don't really want to specifically produce a certain quality of green circuits. That would be a bit silly, I guess. I need more blue inserters apparently. Not many of them are on the way. I might need to check where I produce them. I would have thought somewhere around here, but maybe I need to rethink and just search for fast inserter. Oh, it's actually there. And yes, it's just a boring old normal inserter assembler. Might need to add some speed. Also, this might work on some speed. Might set the limit to 500 or 1000 maybe. And maybe I need to produce the yellow inserters a bit faster. I have to see what the... yes, that is the bottleneck. I guess they have lower quality assemblers. And now this works a little bit faster. I guess the stuff on the belts might be more taken. And I don't really need this boring small electric pole. I will now steal some of the... Can I? Oh, this is the wrong way around, isn't it? Where is this even coming from? I guess it's coming from below and then going up. I'm not sure what I am doing with my quality things. I mean, I have. Do you have the best quality modules yet? I also have had the game run for a few hours or weeks by now. Let's see the production. So 1000 hours 20 days ago? Can that be right? So yeah. Apparently I have let my game run for over 20 days by now. So there's also a lot of time factor. And yeah, this is a blueprint I made. I even have made some kind of not quite correct video about it. So what am I doing here? I'm basically requesting things. And I think sometimes it would be better to just have individual areas for each item and also just belt based, so you don't end up with a bunch of overhead of certain items. I basically made that mistake to only use bot-based on this planet, bot-based quality grinding, mostly. And yeah, I'm immediately recycling things back into the machine. And everything that doesn't fit into the machine gets put into an active provider chest. Producing 100 or up to 100, and then getting some of them into that requester chest. And if they are over 99, which 100 is over 99, so then they will get recycled again. But I also see now a certain flaw with my plan, because I am producing these bulk inserters originally to go to Glebber. And then some of them will be taken to be recycled. Maybe I need to change the limit there. Let's change some limits, I guess. 1000 maybe. I need to check the other limit. And I need to not forget where that was. And sometimes I don't even know where my mouse pointer is because of all the bots that are flying around. So this is producing up to 500. The research has stalled. So let's go to recycler productivity, or recycling, scrap recycling productivity. It's sadly not for all recyclers, it's just for one recipe, which is fine, I guess. So if there are over 600, or maybe 699, then this will recycle again. Hi, Morb.
Morbid fancy.
I guess these inserters are going to Glebber. Some stuff coming down from space. Not sure what's going on with my labs right now. A lot of stuff. Except for the blue stuff. Not sure if I should switch my research focus at the moment. I also still have this railgun damage upgrade. I will need Glebber stuff and Volcanus stuff. And basically I still want to work on my spaceship that I then can just copy and use everywhere. So what's up with these factories? Thank you for following. Still don't have enough of these blue-green circuits. And what's up with these uncommon gear wheels? I have a lot of them. Let's look at space again. Ditto. I wanted to copy from Raichu the water production. Should just use these things to click and not go back with E or M. And for now I will just place it there, and later I will actually place it in the correct spot, wherever that might be. I just want to have the individual modules to build with. So this will be the water. I guess I should send some chemical plants up, and that is what is arriving just now. Now I need to think about foundries. I might also temporarily use bulk inserters, the uncommon kind. Let's just make a little upgrade planner, just to have things start producing things. Okay, now I have some stuff. It's interesting to hear this inserter put things on the belt. I never really listened to that. Anyway, there's this one belt that carries asteroid on one side and the products on the other side. I guess this belt would be for ammo. Oh, now I have the wrong hotbar. I guess I will have some asteroid collectors on this side. Finally. I guess when it's flying, I don't even need them on the back. Might want to make this a little bit broader. And also, when I'm doing that, I might just move all of that over by a few blocks. Maybe 3 blocks. Or 2. And let's try that again with Control-Shift space, or Control-Shift-click, I mean. Space is something else, space is where I am. And yeah, I now need to actually make this belt go around. And I guess this is the place where it goes around. And I will make it go around through underground belts to leave some space for other things. Not sure how far this will go. Maybe it will go right until the end there. Need to check what Raichu was doing. And yes, there. The asteroids and products are going along this line. Let's see where I can fit these foundries and maybe a few storage tanks for the fuels. And then just the ammo production. And then I should be good enough to go. Might even add more storage space. Or science packs or something. Back to Ditto after the autosave. I might be lacking some underground belts. Or I was lacking them. Now not anymore. And I will order some of those legendary bulk inserters just to make sure they actually arrive here. Okay, I guess now I can work on the way up. Also, might use some more just pipes here. And that will allow me to just build this belt. Although I still need to think about where the asteroid collector goes. So that might be a little bit too far to one side. Maybe I will move it in a little bit. And then I have to take a column of platforms away. And this is not quite symmetric. It's fine. I wonder where I will have this belt eventually. So this might contain the bullets. I'll just get the gun turrets if I know how to play this game. This should be enough for the front, theoretically. And I might even just use the uncommon bulk inserters. Maybe I could add one more there. I guess some of those turrets will be sent up now. Let's look again at right shoe. So basically now I need the foundries, and not sure if I will just copy all of this or not. I'll just copy each thing individually and then build them. I might maybe just pay attention to how much I actually need to build. For instance, I might move these things up a little bit. Maybe I don't need that much space anymore. Or maybe I'll just have these things go just a little bit further up or down, whatever. And now I can fit a few more cargo bays. Okay, I see an issue there. Guess I might have it like that. Maybe even have a few sticking out to the side. Like that. Not sure if I need anything else here. I might just add the inserters finally. Guess I didn't do that yet. And since I'm still in novice orbit, I don't really get that many asteroids. I guess I also didn't yet add any thing that throws off asteroids that are too much. That's basically what I have here. I guess I could just copy that as well. Ditto. Ditto copies everything. What's the issue with that? I guess I don't have enough belts. But I also only want to send up belts when necessary. And maybe I could for now build some cargo base there, or just build them later whenever it's actually possible. Okay, I'm also thinking about where to make the ammo go for additional turrets. For instance, there might be a turret. And that will basically protect all of the right flank. If I move a lot of things down and remove these solar panels, maybe also remove some of those cargo bays again, then I might be fine with just this one turret. But it probably doesn't hurt to also add more turrets on the other side. I wonder if I need pipes between these machines. Let's just check right shoe again. I think there's only ever iron plates being produced. I didn't circuit control this. Sometimes I did this for other space platforms. Not sure if I also want to directly insert into assemblers. Might also do that. How about I leave one gap between them? And how about I change the order? Or does it matter? Not sure. Might also want to have some ammo go to the back. Basically to protect the back. I guess that's fine. One turret for the back and the left. Important to protect the left. So this will be moved to the right. I wonder if this can be spaced any differently. And now I can remove all of this and make this go up through here. And then this probably can go further to the left. Feed back in here. So what's the issue? This should be reading the whole belt, but I guess there's just not enough of everything in there. Yeah, it's just below the numbers in certain cases, but these inserters would work once there's enough stuff coming through. Might actually have this be in there. And then feed the asteroids to the right. This needs to be open. This can also be gone. Might even remove another thruster. Using a lot less space in the back. Obviously, such a ship doesn't really need to be that big. I'm only making it that big to allow for some more cargo opportunities and speed. I guess speed is what you need the thrusters for. Already trying to optimize, I don't really need that right now. There's a bunch of space potentially for tanks, for the fluids, for the fuel. I guess I might add some pipes there. Now I just need some iron ore going in there. I'm still thinking about cutting these cargo bays out and generally making things a bit more compact. I guess I could do that for now. Deal with the potential repercussions later. Not sure how much I need to move this. Does this need to go on the inside? I guess yes. What if I just move that later? And for now I will try to keep some tabs on where I want to move things. So all of this will be moved down a little bit. I might even move all of that down a bit more. What's the issue? Okay. Apparently I didn't copy all of that correctly. That's fine, I can do that later. This should be good. And now all of this can be moved down. This is how far down it can go. Hopefully without destroying anything useful or making anything impossible. I'll have to see where these things need to go eventually. This is not the most beautiful ship, but I guess it will do the job of delivering items very quickly. I'm thinking of just using one of these chemical plants somewhere here with ice. Okay, I don't need to cut and paste in order to rotate. But now I can basically just do this and grab ice from the belt if it arrives at any point in time. I guess I will need more solar power for now. I didn't order any nuclear fuel yet. And this is not working anymore. This needs to go around in a circle. And I guess now I could just add this collector. I do now have not enough bulk inserters yet. I guess only 10 uranium fuel cells can be delivered per delivery. I wonder whether this ship will survive. I should have enough gun turret damage by now. Also, I might finish this research. The other one might have stalled, or maybe not. But it's good to do this research anyway. And then work on some more mining productivity and maybe some more gun or physical projectile damage for a change. So I might not need this anymore. I'm almost thinking that I could make this even more compact, but I don't really want to make this too compact. Okay, I see a way to get stuff out of these machines. Might just have one more turret there. And one on this side as well. Oops. And now I should actually start with some production. What is the issue? Didn't seem to produce any ice or water yet. What is going on here? It's not looping correctly. Because there is one belt missing. Maybe there's more belts missing, I have to check. And I guess this might want a beacon. I have to check if the other platform has beacons there. It doesn't. I guess it's just a lack of power. And if I get ice, I will have power from water. So there's steam, and the nuclear power has started. I guess if I add a beacon there, then I add some speed modules. Might do the same right about here for these machines. And then I might remove this, move this ahead a little bit. Bring this in and out again. And then I should be able to grab some stuff off the belt. And now I have some ammo production. The ammo might go all the way to the end eventually, to even feed these turrets. And that's what's happening, and then I am quite happy about this. Also, I wanted an extra tunnel segment there. This needs to go. This needs to go for now. I don't yet know where this will end up. Might also still get into trouble for some logistic decisions I made. But I think I can route everything around somewhere eventually. Now I have a double belt full of ammo eventually. This should be enough to sustain me. Also sometimes want to check these inserters, whether they are still doing anything. Most of them are red, so they are just inputting items but not outputting anything. They will only be outputting once there is a need somewhere. So now that I have nuclear power, I might just remove the solar production. Reattach these things. Maybe even move this down. To save some more space and speed. So I guess I could work on the fuel now. The water tank isn't getting filled. I might do that somehow. Maybe actually here somewhere, maybe not, I don't know if that fits there. Might have to think about that. Definitely want a water storage. Okay, there's right now just no water arriving there. Need to somehow make it arrive there. I guess this was the previous pipe that did that. Sadly, I still don't see a good way to add a tank, or now I see it. I'll just take the water from right there. And it's basically looping back a little bit, but that's fine. Doesn't really matter where it's coming from or where it's going. The main thing is that it is stored somewhere. And now I will work on the fuel. I guess I need 2 things for each of this. I would be very happy now if I had any more bulk inserters, but I guess I will just work with legendary stack inserters then, and I will have to filter them. Hello Pichu, thank you, I will. Hope you are doing good. I need to set some filters. And some of these need to be calcite. I guess I had calcite on the outside always. And then iron ore. And now I'm producing some of that fuel. Now I just need to actually get it down to where it needs to go. And store it. So we have thruster fuel. Now I just need thruster oxidizer going to the right place. I think it can go somewhere through here. Might not need that many accumulators there for now. Might also eventually do some more tunnels right there. Also more space for accumulators that I can randomly throw into certain holes. Okay. Now I can take the oxidizer. Building another storage tank. Okay. And this should be it. Maybe now I have everything that I need for a new spaceship design.
We have an intruder!
How did he get in? In through the window?
Hello Cosmo, thank you very much for the raid. Hi Bommelin. Hope you had a nice Elden Ring and talking session. Hello Faye, hello Ersimon, guten Tag. Hello Trees. Nice Bommel raves. Hello Shalomia. Yes, I decided on a Factorio stream after almost 2 weeks without a Factorio stream, which is quite random and rare. Hello Sir Yax. I did play some Factorio in the meantime, offline or without streaming it. And I just finished to build this spaceship. Just need to make sure that I place things correctly, or that I use the space that I have more efficiently. But I did also finish the Life is Strange game and did start some other games. Now I will just fill every little bit of space with accumulators. Just in case I want to store some energy. And maybe a third solar panel. Might even have to change what I'm researching right now. The research isn't going very fast. Okay, I'm still down here actually. Lots of stuff going on. Lots of chests full of stuff that I will never need. I don't know what to do with that yet. I might build a bunch of rare heat pipes that I probably shouldn't have. Wonder what's up with the trains. Don't see a lot of movements on the rails. There's one train. Wonder where it's going. Delivering plastic to the red circuit factory, probably. Also, I could look at Fulgora again for a short moment. I rebuilt a lot of stuff there recently, mostly offline. And I have a lot of these electromagnetic science packs here. But there's still space for more. There's just not enough production right now. I need more accumulators. They are lacking batteries. And they are just not arriving, or I'm not recycling anything that makes copper. I guess there's nothing exciting going on in space right now. But what I will do is create another ditto. And this will basically be a copy of Ditto 1. And I want to see how fast this is being built. And then I can just mass produce spaceships. Yeah, I have a lot of Pokemons. I basically named most of my space platforms according to where they are going. Charmander is going to the lava planet. Very hot. Very wormy. This one is probably quite angry at me for building so close. But not angry enough to actually do something about it. There's another worm. This is medium. I guess the other one is also medium. Didn't really get far enough to deal with the hard or big demolishers. And I'm wondering whether I should build the next spaceship to go to Vulcanus. Otherwise there's only Charmander and Porygon. Porygon has a lot to do in terms of flying around the whole solar system. It's also quite compact and fast and chaotic. But there everything is on one belt and it needs rocket turrets to deal with the big asteroids. I think I don't yet have any... I currently don't have any spaceships near Aquilo. This is very cold. I mean, the rest of the planet. This heat pipe is almost 900 degrees. This seems to be mostly waiting for lithium plates. Not sure what's the issue there. Maybe I just need better furnaces or more furnaces. I have more furnaces. I might just use them. Oops, that was the wrong thing to do. I pressed Ctrl X instead of Ctrl C. Need to heat up these things. And maybe now I need better stack inserters. I only have the green ones available here. Need to send better ones soon. Maybe I don't even need the better ones here actually. It just seemed a bit slow. But that's just a production issue. Need to copy rather than take away. And this? I don't even know. There's lithium going around. This lithium is only going towards the production of fusion fuel, fusion power cells. And not sure why I had this circle here. There probably was something going on. Now this will make a little hole into the ice. This looks interesting. For a moment. Until it doesn't. And I seem to have a lot of this kind of uranium here. Don't even need much more of this. And I wonder whether I could possibly design that a bit better so it doesn't have these inserters throwing things around. Anyway, I'm still here in the rocket chaos. I guess it would be good to at some point limit these inserters to a certain amount of accumulators in the base. I don't want to have more than 10,000. Now I have 20,000. I guess this basically means they will stop working until I'm running out of accumulators. I just need to apply that to each of these input inserters for the machines. The problem is to find all of them in that mess. Because this is built very compactly, I have a lot of things that I need to check. Don't want to add the wrong settings anywhere. Might also put this there. So even if I have legendary ingredients, I will not produce more legendary accumulators with them. And there are even more. And I want to see how many solar panels I have. If I write it correctly, 14,000. That's also quite a bit. Might have to do the same thing now with solar panels. But where do I do that? I guess in the input inserters. Maybe also 10,000. Not even sure what my record was for how many solar panels I built in certain playthroughs. Probably quite a lot. Also, there are so many solar panel factories, I need to make sure to get all of them. So I think now they should be mostly deactivated. There's one accumulator factory that's still putting in stuff. But otherwise I think everything should be controlled by now. So now I will copy ditto completely. Everything except I'll check the contents. And then I will do that. Create blueprint. And then go to ditto 2 and just paste. And now I will just have to wait for all of this to be built. It might take a few minutes or an hour. I don't know how long I took for ditto 1 to be built. Ditto might just go to Volcanus and collect some stuff. Also, I might save the game just in case I break things. Let's go. I wonder whether I might die from some asteroids. But my turrets should be good enough. I have quite a lot of arms to collect all these asteroid remains, and now I have stopped at Volcanus. And I might set up some pickup request for metallurgic science packs. I need to check how many storage slots I have. Maybe I need to calculate this because I don't really know. Let's just say this is one scroll bar full of stuff. 10. I guess this would be 18. But remembering the scroll bar is quite difficult. 20. 60. I guess now I have forgotten where I was, but it's fine. It's round about 80. One row has 2000 storage, so I could theoretically get over 100,000 if I wanted to. Probably. Sadly, it doesn't really show the storage available in the ship. How much of this I could store in the ship. And it seems like I have too many asteroids. I need to adjust these numbers, maybe to 10. So now these inserters will throw stuff out of the ship. Let's look at Ditto 2. Ditto 2 is already quite well built. Soon the thrusters will be built and then it's almost done. So I can really mass assemble those spaceships and have a lot of them going around collecting science packs. Maybe even letting them start automatically with certain conditions. This also needs that. Guess I don't even need this legendary space stuff anymore. What is yellow? Yellow is unfulfilled requests. And there it's blue, that means unfulfilled requests, yes, but I guess those mean different things. Maybe it means on the way. One of them might mean these things are on the way up to space. So I will add a weight condition cargo item count, basically. This stuff more than 50,000. Another condition might be inactivity or time passed 120 seconds. Not sure how long the flight takes. And then you will have to go back to Novice at some point. And I might have or as a condition thing. And this will just be time passed. Not that long, maybe just 60 seconds. Item count. I will make sure that at least 50 of those are on the ship. And maybe another weight condition would be item count. Metallurgic science pack below 5,000 or 2,000. That's one row of science packs. So right now there are 70,000 of these science packs in there. And there's still a lot of space in the inventory. I guess there are always a few science packs on the way. And that's why the ship is never actually leaving. Maybe this is fine. Ditto 2 is still lacking something. I wonder what's going on. Might also change these numbers here. And maybe lower this number as well. Something must be still wrong here. I guess it's just a lack of power at the start. Or is there just no ice? Maybe there's just not 16 ice. I'll go to Ditto 1 and also reduce the other number to 25. And I want to look at Volcanoes to see how many science packs could be arriving there. So there are, I think, 12 rocket silos in total. That's how much stuff I could send at any one time. Could probably produce more of these. If I had more factories probably, or better beacons. Let's look at the beacons. I have legendary beacons available. I should use them. Should also have legendary speed modules. I think speed might be currently the only issue here. But also a lack of molten copper. How about I add a tank here or there? Not sure if this will increase the pressure at some point once this has filled up a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe I just need more. Or the pumps that I have built are actually just not fast enough. But I guess they are fast enough. Then I need to work on the production. And this is basically limited by the stone output. And I guess finding better stack inserters is not the main problem. The main problem might just be getting these stones into lava. I think this is lava. Good night, Cosmo. You also have a good rest. It's nice, this sinking animation where the stone just sinks into the lava. So now hopefully I make more molten copper. Not sure though. Maybe I actually need faster inserters. Or outserters, basically. Let's just request some legendary stack inserters in the hub. And 28 are on the way. Coming from Ditto, probably. Not sure if Charmander had any legendary stack inserters available. I might also make Ditto pick up some calcite. Might also reduce this number to 80,000. Maybe on the next run it will pick up some calcite. I guess the spaceship will leave in a moment. How about 10,000 calcite? And I should not forget where I am and what I'm doing. I guess I wanted to deal with the stone output from these foundries a bit faster by adding better inserters on the outside. Let me just look at the liquid production. Molten copper is definitely increasing now. Not sure if this will be a new maximum. Seems to be stable right now. Stabilizing on a higher level. There still seems to be a lot of stone. Obviously, if I get it out of there, I also need to get it out of the belt. Throw it into lava faster. And I might do a similar thing elsewhere. Although these are actually working on their top speed right now. So let's look at the metallurgic science production. Where do I find this? Oh, it's the fourth one. It's quite high. This means 4.8k per minute is the current value up there. And I guess on average, or in total, I had 100,000 in the last hour. Let me just not forget what I'm doing, but look at this again. This is still not getting the molten copper fast enough. I wonder whether I need more pumps anywhere. Or whether the production is just that slow. And now I'm not getting enough lava. Let me get some better offshore pumps then. And stick them here. And now I'm not limited by lava anymore. The amount of molten copper in the pipes is definitely increasing again. And so is the science production. So what's Ditto doing now? I wonder if I should just copy all of the cargo hub to Ditto 2 and basically have 2 Vulcanus ships ready to go. There should be enough fuel, there should be enough ammo. So let's just go. If this doesn't go well, then I guess I have a problem with Ditto 2. And maybe Ditto 2 might just be renamed to Charmeleon. I think that's the name of the evolution of Charmander. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I might just have 2 lava icons next to it. How do I do this? Where do I find lava? I guess here. Copy, paste. Good. Save. And then Ditto. I guess I'll just leave it be Ditto. However, I will add a little icon there. Maybe this holmium solution, because this is the color of Ditto. And Ditto is sort of a blob of pink stuff. Might also use this electromagnetic science pack, but that's a bit confusing with Fulgora, possibly. Anyway, what will I do now? I might watch Jinx demolishing some asteroids. That seems to be going well enough at least. It's also nice to see things in the background of the research tree. And now the research is going very fast again. Also want to look at Norvis, whether I have more legendary biolabs available. I have some legendary beta eggs that might get dangerous at some point. 8, 5. I have 2 more in some chest over there. Just setting the temporary label so I don't miss this. And then removing it. And then I will just replace some of those labs with legendary ones. The ones in the middle. Because they don't really have robot access, or not very easy robot access. And now that should increase my maximum science. Except that right now I don't really have enough science packs in there, so I might just temporarily switch to mining productivity. That might increase the science again. I might also open up the actual production statistics. Now I'm at 272,000 science per minute. But I guess this will not be constant because some science packs are not produced at a high enough rate. Might have to increase that soon and also deliver them faster to the labs. Sometimes the throughput is the issue and not the production. Not sure what this Spidertron was doing there. Maybe upgrading some of those modules. I might even just order that myself. And then I might order this Spidertron to get there and do that. Because I don't really have anything on me right now. There are also some less good speed modules in there. There's still a lot to upgrade. Maybe I should just build a big upgrade planner. For speed modules. So I could just say any quality. Could I say any quality? Upgrade any quality to legendary quality. So these are a bunch of upgrades. Many of them can't really be made right away. But this is fine. I guess Spidertron has to collect some more speed modules. But this will be done over time. And there are a bunch of, I guess, speed modules flying around that were taken out after being upgraded. Wanted to look at the science production again. I'm now at almost 300,000, or maybe even over. 304,000 science per minute. A new high, I guess. And those researches probably still take a few minutes per research. 20 seconds times 10 is 200 seconds, so 3 minutes and 20 seconds. If I provide enough science packs. Which I might not always do. Now that I have upgraded my Vulcanus delivery system and science production, I might even just do some more low density structure productivity. Might also look at Glebber for a moment, just to listen to the nice music once it actually changes. It seems like everything is still flowing, ebbing and flowing. Trees are still being harvested. The brain mushrooms. And there are still some graphical line glitches, it seems, sometimes. Sometimes these horizontal lines that appear for a frame or two and then go away. Might not always be easy to see, but I guess it's there. Not sure how intended that is. And at some point I want to also bring the border further to the left. Deal with those pentapods there that might be there, maybe they are not there anymore. How's the pollution doing? Still very much contained, so I might have some more plant harvesting, maybe even with trains. Might have a separate base where I try different things. Trains and bots, potentially. The wheel of scrap now is almost full of low-density structures. There's some ice on there and some holmium ore. I also see some batteries now and then. Guess the batteries will be taken by the battery train. But yeah, I need to also fix that at some point. I guess I might be out of legendary speed modules. Which is not the best of things to happen. I guess this quality grinder is still going, but I might have to increase something here. Maybe I need more recyclers or better recyclers. I guess those recyclers can be delivered, yes. They are being delivered. This is ridiculously fast. But also still not the most efficient way to build this, probably. I'll have to think about that, or try rebuilding some ideas that I had. Also, there might be some more better productivity modules. Not sure why I never added them. Maybe at some point I also need to get science packs from both sides of this cargo landing pad. Might just move the spoilage output somewhere else. And also maybe I need to research some stuff that also takes agricultural science packs. I always feel a bit threatened by needing to deal with the spoilage if I don't use the agricultural science packs. But also now not every lab seems to have the orange science pack available. I wonder why that is. I guess I didn't build the buffer well enough. Building these buffers also is kind of tedious sometimes. I think this will be it for today's stream. Thank you for watching, and I will now choose someone to raid.